Good morning. This is a video to show you how to incorporate SeeSaw into your classroom. SeeSaw is a student-driven digital portfolio tool that you can use on laptops, Chromebooks, or even iPads. Personally, my preference is to use them on iPads. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to sign in. I like to use my, I like to click on Teacher and then use my Google account to sign in. If you don't have a Google account, you can always just click on Teacher Sign In and you can create an account right here. So I'm going to click on Sign In with Google, and you're going to see the class that I have already created. I'm going to take us back a step and create a class. So I just clicked on the top left corner where my name was. So as you can see right here, I have my name, and I can click on Create New Class. I'm going to name my class, and I'm going to choose a grade level for it. Once I'm all done, you can see this green check mark is always going to be our cue to go on. So your students will sign in with a QR code. Do your students know their email address and password? So if they know their email address and password, you can use an email to sign in, or you can use a QR code on the iPads. Now you're going to add students' names. See how easy it is to add the students' names? I'm going to click the check mark once I'm all done. Now you'll see the students' names on the right side of your screen. This is where you're going to find all of their information and all of the projects that they've created. What's also really nice is that you can get a portfolio of a student's assignments just by clicking on Print PDF. The first thing that students will do when they get in their accounts is they will scan the QR code and they will click on the plus sign in the top right corner. Students will not get the option to send an announcement. They will only get the option to post to journal. This is what students will see. They will see photo, video, drawing, adding a file, note, and link. I typically only use the top three. These are great for showing students reading and fluency, for showing work that was done in class with annotations, and for drawing a natural picture. I'm going to click the drawing for now. Typically when I have students working on this, I always have them do their writing first. This is a picture of my family. So as you can see, as I keep writing, I love my family. The font gets smaller. If you need to go on to another line, just hit the Enter button. To draw, we're just going to click on the Draw button in the bottom left corner. Click Draw. You can see I can change the size of the pen, and I can also change the color. So I can draw, and I apologize for my artistry. And it's much easier on a tablet. So once I'm all done, I click the check mark in the top right corner, and this brings us to the next screen. Here, we can actually record, as you can see, explain or reflect using the voice caption or drawing tools. I like to use the record tool at this point so that students can hear their voices, I can hear their fluency, and parents can hear their reading. So just by clicking record, this is a picture of my family. I love my family. And pause. Clicking record. This is a picture of my family. I love my family. And I'm sorry, I think my volume is not working right now, but you can imagine what it would sound like. Once we're done, we click the check mark again, and then you can see that it's finalized it here. It allows you to go back if you need to, and then we click on the check mark one more time. At this point, you choose whose assignment it is. So as a student, if my name is Jamie, I would click on Jamie. If students worked on a project together, they can choose all of their names. Right now, I'm just going to choose Jamie. So now you can see under Jamie's name, you'll see it still has 0 items, but you can see on this page that it has 1. If I refresh our page, we'll see that Jamie has 1 item, and there's a folder now next to her name. I can click on the folder, and I can actually create a folder to organize the work. So this is great if you are doing work in math, science, social studies, ELA. You can organize all the students' work by topic. So now we can see Jamie's work here. Parents can then be invited to the class by clicking the Invite Families button in the bottom right corner. Here you can turn on family access and print paper invites for the parents. What's really nice about this is that parents can scan a child's QR code. So if I scroll here, we can see that the parents of Jamie H. can scan the QR code, and then they can see their child's work. A parent will only be able to see their own child's work, no other students' work. So now if I go back to our class here, and I X out of this, you'll be able to see I have Jamie's work here. I can click here, I can print the PDF, and I can also have some more editing tools here. So here you have a lot of great editing tools where you can download it, get a QR code just for that specific item, or edit the people, folders, or date on here. There are many more features to SeeSaw. These are the basics right now. The only other things that you need to know about are in the top right corner. You see a wrench. These are your class settings. These are your overarching settings. So if you need to change anything, you can also add another teacher to this class, and you have a lot of abilities for students and parents, such as students seeing each other's work and items requiring approval. In the left corner, when you click on your name, you'll see the gear icon. The gear icon are your settings, your personal settings, and your account settings. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I look forward to working with you on SeeSaw in the future.